please stop me, because you understand the power of the mind. The mind can have a line at the end. But I ain't trying to end this. So I'm going to have to miss this. Because I'm going to build your life like the sun, Jeremiah. So close yet, so far away. So I can't take this one shot away. Because I'll take my one shot away. Because I know I'm just one shot away. So what does that piece talk about? And it's poetry. There are no wrong answers. There's no incorrect answers. It's your perception on what you heard. So don't be afraid to see what your perception is of the piece. Andy? Excuse me?
I zoned out when you said I.
He's I. All right. JoJo? Speak up. Say it again. So, Deja. Can hear it. Say it again.
I said that I think you wanted to take a life.
I wanted to take my life. I did. And dealing with my brother's murder. Remember, drinking the beer, the fifth of Cisco didn't numb the pain. You know, smoking cannabis didn't numb the pain. Being promiscuous didn't numb the pain. So I had dark thoughts of taking my life via suicide. Yes, Melody? Yes. Give me a second. Deja.
Basically, by you dealing with your brother's stuff, it had a big effect on you. It sounds like you was in depression with drinking and marijuana and stuff. So, and by you having suicide thoughts.
Yes. I had those dark thoughts because I was looking to numb the pain from the trauma of my brother's death. I was angry. I was bitter. I was enraged. I was in an emotional state of hate. You know? And so the dark thoughts of suicide came upon me, and I was moments away several times from taking my life. The only time I tell young people don't do something, I say don't take your life. Because you could come back from a heartbreak. You could come back from even being beat up. You could come back from being angry or bitter or hate or anger or rage. Those are natural human emotions. But when you take your life, death is final. There's no coming back from that. So through poetry, I was able to creatively take my life through the pen and the pad. That I didn't act out those dark thoughts in reality. So I took my life creatively, but in a way in which that I didn't suppress or internalize that trauma. So through poetry, I was able to let it out. I was able to tap in to the God within myself, to start to heal myself. Right now, that poem I just read, One Shot Away, was up for the Grammy Award, Merit Award for Best Song for Social Change. Yes, Deja. That means she should give me some love. Word. So, like I said in the piece, you're gonna be faced with adversity. My brother's death was my adversity. Now I've been dealing with gun violence since I was 4 years of age. I'm 54 years of age. My uncle was killed when I was 4 on 82nd and Emerald. I can still hear the screams of my auntie. So 2 years ago, my nephew at 12 years of age in Peoria was robbed at gunpoint for $20 in bubble gum and candy. When I was talking to him, I lived in Hollywood at the time. He said, I want to be a shooter. I said, I understand, you're mad, you're angry, you're raged, and you know the people on the block who robbed them. But I said, through the grace and mercy of God, they didn't kill you. So let's forgive them and let's move on. My nephew just graduated from 8th grade. I was at his 8th grade graduation, where they call it a continuation or promotion now. No longer graduation. They want you to, prepare mentally for graduation before the high school. So nonetheless, and my nephew is still traumatized. Like if you go on my Instagram, I was video recording, and my nephew walked away because he didn't want to talk about it. Then his father, who was shot twice, once 8 times, survived 2010, shot again in 2013, one time survived, and he knew the shooters. Did snitch on him. Living by the street code. So when you're faced with diversity, which one you going to be? You're going to be the egg, the carrot, or the coffee bean. Again, the coffee bean made the what situation what? It changed it, but it made it what? It made it better. It made it better. They were all faced with the same adversity. But the coffee bean turned the adversity to boiling water, gave it a smell, gave it flavor, and the color. And through poetry, that's how I'm making my life better. Now, Who are the two brothers who killed Lamont?
Uh,
What's their names? I shared it with you.
I forgot. It was,
What were their names? Eric and who else? Your nickname what? So their name, the other guy name was what? Jonathan. Yeah. So this is the power of writing poetry and you healing yourself. Listen, and then I know I got my minutes up. Who are the guys who killed Lamont, my brother?
Eric and Joe.
Eric and who?
Eric and Josh.
And Jonathan. All right, here's the letter. Listen, Eric, what's up, bro? I am Kweisi. I am writing you this letter because I would like to meet and forgive you for the murder of my younger brother, James Lee Montford. During our meeting, if you choose, you do not have to say or admit anything. I would just like the opportunity to express my personal and family pain and hurt, and in turn, make peace with you. I pray for you and your family that you are doing well under your conditions. I also pray and hope you accept my invitation. I want to do this for myself, so I can end the chapter on Lamont's death and move on progressively with my life. Also for my continued personal healing and to let you know it's okay. But I understand your pain and struggle as a black man in America. Please give us the opportunity to meet, and perhaps I may be able to help you during your tumultuous or harsh times. Sincerely, Kweisi. P.S. You accept this invitation, feel free to call Collect That 312. Yeah. This is my book. Yes. So, listen, all right, and I'm going to close out with this. Why would I write the two brothers? Why would I write them asking their permission to meet them?
So, what?
Why would I write the two brothers who killed my brother asking them for their permission to meet them?
So you can.
So I can what, JoJo? Get it off my chest. What else? What you saying, Deja? So you can what? Speak up. I didn't ask them. In my letter, I said they don't have to admit or say anything. I wasn't asking them to admit because that's their own internal struggle about what they did or didn't do. Because the person who saw Lamont alive outside of them was Lamont's friend. And she, Kim, was able to identify Eric and Jonathan in the lineup. And plus, Jonathan, what did I say Jonathan had on who? On my brother's what?
Pants.
He had on my brother's clothes.
Yes. Pants, clothes, and sandals.
And the gym shoes, yes. So, but why would I write them and ask them for their permission? Because I'm seeking what for myself? I'm seeking what for myself? No. Overcoming adversity through what? I'm writing them to do what? I'm writing them to make peace, to forgive. Because when you forgive, who does that forgiveness, who does it heal?
You.
Yourself. Because somebody can hurt your feelings and crush you, and they going on with their life, but you still internalizing that pain and hurt. So forgiveness is about you freeing yourself from your emotional bondage, the hate, anger, that you can have some inner peace within yourself. So that was the purpose of me writing Eric and Jonathan, to forgive them, to make peace. And that's the power of writing poetry. We all have the capacity to write. We all have access to a pen and pad. So when somebody make you feel a certain way, you can write about it. Because even love, if you don't know how to channel your love can make you do some crazy things. Stalk somebody, being outside somebody's house, checking their phone, checking their social media page, all that toxic, unhealthy, dysfunctional love. So with that being said, that was the power of poetry in my life, that God has blessed me with it. With that, I thank y'all for allowing me to share. I'm going to turn it over